Alright guys, we are going into the next game. This will be Ray on the Reno Jackson Rogue versus Ben on the mid-range Cthulhu Druid.
We actually got to see the draw that time.
Yeah, no, we got in faster than the people trying to play each other got in. Now, as far as I know, some people do have plans later tonight, so they've been kind of trying to step through this. But we will at least have a tiebreaker match after this, and it'll depend a lot on what the guys want to do, because we started at 6, and it's now 6:30 and the tournament's almost over. So there's that.
Most efficient tournament in A.
Oh yeah. Does he actually get the kill off on this Fandrel? He does, which is really annoying because the Feral Rage coming out next turn would have been nice to get both the attack and defense values from. But instead, a nice Wild Growth here because Druid. Don't do it. Don't do the Feral Rage. I know you want to kill it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yes. All right, cool. He played Druid. While it definitely was an option to kill the 3/3, the 8 health that he could gain later is going to be about the same as he would get for killing it now, and now he can successfully play his 6-mana gigantic dude on curve with the coin. Into a 6-mana gigantic dude. Very nicely done, Ben. So, coin 7/6 into 7/6. And we can see Ray's hand and know he's going to have a problem dealing with that. These players do not know each other's decks. What are you doing? Okay. He felt like killing the Thalnos and the 3/3. Saving the coin. Maybe he gets the earlier Cthulhu out. Side note, both players are playing Cthulhu decks.
Ben and Ray are friends though, so haven't they? I mean,
they may have played against each other before. Like, I didn't have to give them the BattleNet IDs. They already knew them, so they've probably played against each other or with each other or whatever.
Right.
But they don't know the decks. Now,
did they make decks specifically for this?
I know Ben did. I don't know if Ray did or not. I know that Ray doesn't play very much or pay to play at all. So he probably has one half-decent deck. So Ben is probably more aware of what's in this deck than anyone has been for any of the other matches. But I doubt that he actually has any knowledge that is going to help him. Right? Like, he may know that Ray doesn't pay for a boatload of cards, so he's not expecting... Like, honestly, the only card that I would bank on him not having would be Edwin Van Cleef. There's a very easy way to mess up that name that is not stream ready. And that's what I normally call him, so whatever. This is an interesting Shadowcaster. This is a Reno deck, so there is only one Shadowcaster. And I definitely would have saved that for Reno. Or Cthulhu, or N'Zoth.
Why?
It brings a 1-mana copy of a minion back into your hand. So basically what that says is play this card and get a 1-mana Battle Cry that is really good. And he chose a Battle Cry, deal 2 damage. Instead of a Battle Cry, resummon all of your Death Rattle minions, or Battle Cry, you know... Actually, Cthulhu would be terrible. Maybe. I don't know how the bonus works on Cthulhu. Anybody that knows Shadowcaster Cthulhu bonus, feel free to eventually comment on this. But if he does it on Reno, it's 4 mana, get a new Reno in your hand, which is 4 mana... do whatever. I guess he's just trying to run him out of resources. Because he played a 4/4 Edwin Van Cleef, which I wouldn't say is good. But if you've got 3 4/4s on the field, which, I mean, that's a 4/2 with Divine Shield, so whatever. And this turn he chooses to gain... Ben chooses to gain 8 armor from the Feral Rage instead of attacking. Not following. Not following at all. This is where you just play your big dude, right? 8 mana. 8 mana comes down. There's no Death Rattle for that. Why are you playing that? Okay, he wanted the weapon. As a side note, I'm not actually good at this game either, so maybe these plays are just strictly correct. I don't think so. I would strongly suspect not, actually. But who knows? Could be.
I love how you're like, I'm not actually good, but I know what I'm talking about, kind of. Maybe, probably not, but I'm right.
There's been some plays in here that I would question. Let's put it that way.
Maybe they like to play Hearthstone how I play Hearthstone, and instead of actually thinking things out, you just go with what you feel like doing.
That is quite the possibility. Because some of these plays have been like, you know, I have no problem with anybody playing any way they want to, but whenever he doesn't play the Feral Rage in one situation in a certain way, and then plays it the opposite in like a similar situation, where it's probably even better to do the thing you did the last time. Don't play that. Oh god.
No.
It's just not going to do anything. See, look at it not doing anything. Oh boy. So this Cthulhu is actually dead. Ben does not know that yet, but his enemy's Cthulhu will take care of it for him. Oh, that's disgusting. And Ray's Cthulhu goes up to a 21-21, and he has it in hand. So
I don't need to know a lot about Hearthstone to know that's bad.
Yeah, no one needs to know anything about Hearthstone to know that's bad. I'm pretty sure there is not anything that Ben can do. Ben would have to both clear the board and heal to over 21 health.
Nah.
As of now, he's got 16 against this Cthulhu. Yep, just play the Cthulhu. Don't even bother attacking. There it is, death by Cthulhu. And what's the worst part about dying to Cthulhu? You can't surrender. All of those individual little pings are counted as a single action, and you cannot concede before they happen. And that moves Ray up to 2-1. Ray is currently leading the tournament. We are going to go to a brief break while we check up on the other game.